Seven, six, five, four, three, two, one.
Hey there guys, so I'm back again with the Book of Boba Fett reviews, and I love the Mandalorian reviews. I thought the WandaVision reviews are just okay, but I'm a big fan of Star Wars and I just love watching this kind of stuff. So episode 1, the Book of Boba Fett, directed by Robert Rodriguez, who reintroduced Boba Fett in the Mandalorian. Now, this came out on a Wednesday, which is a shame because I wish it came out on a Friday, but apparently Disney Plus prefers that. Now, I watched this episode twice. The first time I watched it on Wednesday, even though I was in between shifts, I just did a 12-hour shift and I was knackered. And I thought it was good, but I thought it was just slow and clunky. But then I watched it on my day off, and yes, I do think it is slow and clunky in some parts, but I think they're trying to go for that. I feel like this is a reintroduction of the template of Boba Fett 2.0. It's interesting, from badass bounty hunter to the new crime lord, or eventually will be the main crime lord. I do think the episode consists too much of flashbacks, which kind of ruin the pacing. I mean, I love the flashback stuff, you know, how he got out the Sarlacc pit, how he lost his armor to the Jawas, and eventually that will lead into Cobb Vanth in the Mandalorian acquiring the armor, and how he was taken by a different native of Tusken Raiders that we haven't seen before, and eventually he earns their trust. And there's some really cool stuff, and I do think it goes for like the kind of the Dances of the Wolves format, which is fine. I enjoyed the present day stuff more than the flashback stuff. Now, I like the fact that like at the beginning of the present day stuff, he sees the tributes, and there's even one point like, we need a translator droid. I thought that was funny. I like the Gamorreans. They're loyal. They want to be loyal. They used to serve Jabba and bid for tuna. Now Boba Fett's like, I don't want to talk to you, work for me, and they're great. We even get like some kind of setup for the next few episodes with this other, the loyal servant for the mayor, which will lead into some conclusions. Now later on they go to the cantina to really like to introduce themselves, and everything about this cantina was just so Star Wars. We even had Max Rebo. He survived the events of Return of the Jedi for some reason. We even get to see the droid from Star Tours, which was great again. The issue is no one's taking Boba Fett seriously, because just because you killed Bid Fortuna, the crime lord, doesn't make you the next crime lord. You have to earn it. Because you think about, Bid Fortuna wasn't really a badass. He was a servant to Jabba, and eventually he took over. There is a fight scene, and it's a hit and miss. I didn't like the fact that Boba Fett was just getting his ass kicked. Doesn't he have a jetpack he can use? And Fennec Shan, I like the parkour stuff. That was great. And I love the Gamorreans coming in and saves the day, and they take Boba Fett back to the Bacta tank. I hope to see more of these Gamorreans. I think they're great. I think they're so underused in the Star Wars. They're just background characters, and I like the fact they saved the day. They saved Boba Fett, even though he completely got his ass kicked. Now, I like the fact that Boba Fett is using the Bacta tank. That's why Tamora Morrison doesn't have scars anymore. He doesn't have to go to the makeup chair quite often. I have a theory. I think Boba Fett is dying, so he has to go to the Bacta tank more. Stranger in a Strange Land is a really great first episode. I don't think it's for everyone. I think you have to be in a certain mood for it. Directed by Robert Rodriguez. I think he's a really hit and miss director. I think he's done some really underrated films like Alita, Battle Angel, but you know what? Yeah, there's some other films like the first three Spy Kids films are a guilty pleasure. But overall, Stranger in a Strange Land. I mean, I don't like to rank episodes, so I'm not going to give it like a something out of 5. I think this is a really solid, actually a really good first episode.